You can tell a man you love him, spend time with him, and support him, yet he may still feel disconnected from you. The missing piece may be the story behind what you need. A request tells someone what you want. Your story helps him understand why it matters. When someone understands the emotional meaning behind your needs, the relationship can feel much more personal. Imagine saying, "I need you to call me more." That is a reasonable request, but without context, he may hear criticism, pressure, or another responsibility. Now imagine saying, "When we go several days without talking, I feel disconnected. Regular contact helps me feel like we are still part of each other's lives." The request is similar, but the emotional meaning is clearer. You're not simply demanding more messages, you are inviting him to understand your experience. That difference can change the conversation. Stories create context, make emotions easier to recognize, and show another person where they fit into your life. This does not mean turning every conversation into a long emotional speech. Sometimes one honest sentence is enough. You might say, "I learned to value consistency because uncertainty was difficult for me growing up." Or, "When someone remembers small details about me, I feel cared for." Or, "I do not need you to solve this. I just want to feel that I'm not facing it alone." These statements give him a clearer path to understanding and responding. There's a simple pattern to remember. Story plus need creates understanding. The story gives emotional context. The need gives him something specific to respond to. Without the story, a need can sound like a demand. Without the need, a story can leave the other person unsure what you want. For example, "I've had a stressful week, and when I feel overwhelmed, a quiet evening together helps me reset." That sentence shares your experience and gives him a meaningful way to be present. It does not require him to guess, force him to rescue you, or ask you to pretend you can't handle your own life. It simply helps him understand how his presence could matter. The relationship guide connected to this video describes this through the hero instinct. In a healthy interpretation, this does not mean every man has identical programming, or that one phrase can make someone fall in love. It means some men feel especially connected when they understand how their support, effort, or presence positively affects someone they care about. Authenticity matters. Do not invent a crisis to make him feel important. Do not exaggerate your helplessness, and do not hide your feelings just to appear easygoing. Share the truth, communicate clearly, and allow his response to show you who he is. The relationship guide explores this communication style. It includes examples of how to express your needs, share emotional context, and invite a man into your life without chasing him or giving up your independence. If you want to learn more about the hero instinct and these communication ideas, you can find the link in the description. Use it as a tool for better communication, not as a guarantee that someone will commit or change. Your story can invite closeness, but his response still matters. Does he listen? Does he ask questions? Does he make an honest effort to understand you? Or does he dismiss your feelings, avoid serious conversations, and expect you to keep explaining yourself without changing anything? Communication is not a magic trick. Sharing your story should not become another way to carry the entire relationship alone. The right person may not respond perfectly, but he will care about understanding you. So, the next time you express a need, add the story behind it. Tell him what's happening, but also explain why it matters. Connection is not created by making someone guess correctly. It grows when two people are willing to understand each other more deeply. Your story does not exist to manipulate someone into loving you. It reveals who you are and shows whether he can meet you with care. For more relationship psychology explained simply, subscribe to the channel.